Hello and welcome to Cymru Rails. Today is a very special day for railway enthusiasts and fans of a certain little blue engine, because today, May 12th, 2025, marks the 80th anniversary of the very first book of the Railway series, featuring Thomas the Tank Engine. For me, personally, Thomas the Tank Engine and these books hold a really important place in this hobby. They weren't just stories about trains and railways that captured my imagination as a child, but they were also my gateway into the world of model railways. To celebrate this incredible anniversary, I've compiled all the footage I have of the Reverend Wilbert Awdry's very own 00 gauge model of Ffarquhar branch. For those who may not know, the Reverend Wilbert Awdry, who was also the brilliant creator of the Railway series. This layout beautifully depicts the terminus of Thomas's beloved branch line, Ffarquhar Station, a key part of the North Western Railway on the fictitious island of Sodor, just off the northwest coast of England. What makes this layout so special is its history. The rolling stock you'll see in the video largely dates from between 1928 and 1982. And incredibly, the majority of these models were built by the Reverend Awdry himself. Engines like Percy, Mavis and Toby are actually some of the very first models ever made of these iconic characters, and they were even used by the illustrators of the books as reference. The Reverend Awdry was meticulous in his detail, always ensuring his fictional world had some grounding in reality. As he himself described, the station area only is shown. Through the tunnel lie Elsbridge, Knapford, Tidmouth and other places in the outside world. At Knapford, the branch reaches the sea and joins the main line. On this wonderful layout you can see old friends Thomas, Percy, Daisy and Toby hard at work. You might also spot Mavis, the Drury diesel from Ffarquhar Quarry Company, making an appearance at the station. The layout even has a working timetable covering a whole day of operations, originally designed by the Reverend himself. This remarkable layout was lovingly preserved and is now usually on display at the Narrow Gauge Railway Museum at the Tallaghtlin Railway, a treasured piece left to them when the Reverend passed away. I've had the pleasure of seeing this charming layout in person at both the Aberystwyth Model Railway exhibition and the London Festival of Railway Modelling, and it's always been a treat to film. So join me as we take a nostalgic journey back to the Ffarquhar branch, as envisaged and built by the creator himself. It's a unique opportunity to see the origins of Thomas and Friends in model form. Let's take a look.
Got congested in her yard. Toby would call it chaotic, and Percy a blankety blank mess. As both Percy and Toby are due to meet there shortly, Mavis prefers to be elsewhere. Toby is there already, waiting on the loop. This disappoints Mavis, an incurable optimist. She always hopes that someone will do her work for her and tidy her yard. But Percy, though green, is not as green as that. Besides, he has his own work to do. Wait for the points to be changed. Then he spots the cattle van in position. This might go horribly wrong.
Right.
Yes.
Ah.
That's in a box now. He parks the brake van where it was before.
It's very easy to say where it was before, but not if you've had to work out how to get the brake out to use it.
Tyres to the locomotive lane line.
still got to move Mavis around to another bit of the yard. So she's isolated.
She stays like that.
She stays in QC.
Oh, I see.
No, I just shortcutted by moving the brake van round and didn't do the shunting I was meant to.
Ready for Daisy?
Ready?
Okay. Daisy rolls in at 120. Once she's safely in, Mavis will do.
Oh, interesting.
Fire starters. She backs it down into the station yard. She is uncoupled and scuttles away to make up for lost time in dealing with the others.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
This switch is rotating very slowly.
Which one?
The direction.
Yes, it does.
It was left and right, now it's up and down.
It does do that.
Keep on your toes.
He is coupled to the stone trucks. 30. He is signalled and away. He will take the stone to the harbour and the vans to the junction. And I've got one minute. Toby returns at 2:21. Daisy is still at the platform, so Toby is signalled along the line. Now that Toby has returned, you can book if you let them know your reg.
Every time I get to this thing, I forget I've set it, I stop the edge.
All original.
Yeah, alright, yeah.
Yeah, that's this bit, the station bit that's usually on the window. At 3 o'clock. His passengers are asked to get out as Toby has some shunting to do. Don't look up.
No, that was a photo opportunity so that people... That's one of ours.
Oh, shit.
No, he goes to go take on water, I think you'll find.
John, every time I do that.
Yeah, Percy does it all the time. Percy and Thomas.
And then goes to collect the oil tanker. Of course he does. Ballast tanker.
Is it the wrong way around? Oh. It'd be the one counted.
He draws back to clear the points, then pushes the wagons over the reverse curve.
Yeah. I Is it? Or is it fear-inducing?
Pushes the wagons over the reverse curve and onto the main line. The rails are brilliant. And is uncoupled.
I don't think he does.
Give it a nudge. Now he goes to collect Henrietta and Elsie. And then pulls forward to the station approach. Then back into the platform road. The wagons are the second part of the timetable program. It doesn't go to an end. That's the wagon behind it. They're just on magnets.
They're all just on magnets. He does it all by himself.
With Toby's
He does it all by himself.
wow, he's not like us today. Yeah.
He's doing it all by himself.
He's got the program.
He's done it all by himself.
The second part of the timetable program comes to an end. Stepney brings them in smartly at 4:10. The timing is important. It is necessary to adhere strictly to the path that has been allotted in order to...
He comes to a dead stand at the red signal because there's a siphon in the platform. He's then flagged. He's flagged into the station. He buffers up to the siphon, pushing it to the milk top.
Nudge, please, sir.
The trick only works once. Standing well clear for fear that someone might couple her up to it, Daisy has a rooted objection to pulling anything. It's what she says it is bad for her swerves. This suits everybody, for it leaves the platform clear for the special. First uncouples and allows Percy to draw the saloons to the platform. Really isn't the way of anything running around at the station. This completed. This means that Stepney, he gets away at 6 o'clock, taking the staff with him. Pardon? We take it in turns, but I generally do lose my voice by the end of it. It depends on how well they do. I need to beat them really if they can't hear you. Thomas? Toby goes down on a ticket. His train will take the harbour line through the villages, returning quarry workmen to their homes on the way.
Long sound effects.
She pauses at the station throat to show off to Daisy. We'll take our time with that, so set your watches. She then backs her wagons into the station yard, is uncoupled, and scurries away. Again, she's a tram engine, so scurrying is a relative term, really. This is Mavis' last appearance at Ffarquhar Station in this sequence. All she has to do now is return her empties to the quarry and go to share. You get a nice call going today. amazing how hypnotic it is as a layout, though, because you get caught up into a net.
Yeah.
Is it going to be Thomas? What's he going to be?
You're a fan, sir.
Very good. Very good. Invite to Knapford and Tidmouth. He will drop the milk van at Elsbridge Dairy on the way down.
Thomas is refusing to go in reverse now. There we go. Forget how heavy the milk van is.
Last in a procession of down trains, which means that she takes the staff with her. With Daisy's. And the third and final part of the timetable program comes to an end. Right, that wasn't helpful. Daisy comes first and heads to the oil depot. You've got something that is essentially an antique. Models we're operating today are all built by Wilbrits or adapted by Wilbrits for operation, so this is as near as you're going to get to the real Daisy. The Thomas that's going to come out is one of the real Thomases. It's the second one built in 1978. Annie was built in 1927, so it's nearly 100 years old. He also brings a milk van from Elsbridge Dairy for loading at Knapford. The milk van from the rear and pushes it round. Plants the milk dock where the milk churns are waiting, gently buffers up to the coaches and pushes them back to the station crews. The reason that Daisy comes cautiously to the platform is because she doesn't want to pull the milk van. She has a rooted objection of pulling anything. She says it is bad for her swab. This train connects with the 855 Wild Nor'Wester, non-stop Tidmouth to Barrow, on which there are through coaches for Liverpool, Manchester, Crewe and Euston. Thomas and is a very good artist reference. He has left the junction at 7. He then leaves the open wagons by the coal dock. At Tory Rep, he's going to take the branch to Knapford Harbour, calling at various village halts. This branch, off of the branch, incidentally, is one of the earliest railways in the island. And takes the tanker to the oil depot. He leaves the oil tanker behind, takes the vans back to the crossover. Nice catch. He uncoupled so he can run around and push them into the milk dock. That means they can be unloaded.
That's nicer.
So the little yellow van is a refrigerated van that's full of tippers. Carries all sorts of frozen goods. Also derails the engine.
She leaves it right there.
Do you want to do something with Percy or Mavis?
I'll do it with Mavis.
Okay.
It's Mavis. If she will uncouple the wagons.
Wow, it looks
There
like
we
Percy's
go.
suddenly become a favourite. I really do think it's going to be Percy doing this, Luke.
Yes. She does not want to help.
Mavis only works with quarry trucks, and she insists on only working with quarry trucks apparently. She doesn't understand conceptually or actually what value other trucks might have for her. Stone is value. The problem is that the yellow van should really be next to Percy. Move that van out, push it into the milk dock. Uncoupled.
Oh. You've also put that wagon the wrong way around.
Because the box vans were in the wrong.
These are incredibly complex. Repeat your own mess.
Why? Are they not Tiemeyer?
No, and they are. Yeah. That was the reason I didn't.
Anyway, what's happening? Oh, is Percy taking the stone away? Excellent. So Percy comes out, takes the wagons over, and at 9:40, having done a little bit of extra shunting he wasn't meant to, he's signalled off and away to the other end of the line.
Yes, it's meant to be the line connects up at. So yeah, the line connects up at the Power and Furnace way.
He isn't due for another half hour. Thomas is playing slip coaches. There's an invisible.
If you come out, try to
There we go. Tip forward.
And finally, back to the other side of the yard to collect the coal and coke wagons. Electric coal wagon. Yeah, and we're not uncoupling anything. Yeah, so. Yeah. I mean, I might be doing this completely wrong. So, apologies in advance. Collects Elsie and Henrietta. What happens is he uncouples the wagons into the platform, goes around, press coaches. Yeah, it's a wonderfully complicated.
This is possibly more interesting to watch.
This is fascinating.
Yeah.
Terrifying to watch.
Mega Train again.
Still looks.
I'm glad you trust me.
So like to.
Because I don't. Where are
So,
you leaving Henrietta?
I think we cut some
Good stuff. Yeah. Okay, I see what you're doing.
Yeah, there's a vision to this.
Right,
Where are we off to now?
Back to the station. Meaning the start is 3. Stop about there. Brilliant.
And finally, Toby assembles his mega train in the platform.
Forward march. Onward, Christian soldiers. Flag wagon off to Ffarquhar.
Very nice. Oh, it is a bit of a mega train, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, relative to the rest of the troops, yeah.
Just hastily get in from the refreshment room, and with Toby's departure at 3:30, the second part of the timetable program comes to an end. Oh, please.
Might not come to an end
You've
just
done
yet.
so well.
Hold on.
You got this.
Try now.
You got this now, don't worry.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I was thinking about our points.
And away goes Toby's mega train. Quite a lot of the brake vans are spiteful. You might notice this. The trucks are also very troublesome. Anyway, this layout represents the main terminus of Thomas's branch line on the island of Soho. The line behind the station goes to locomotive and carriage sheds, stone dressing sheds, and a stretch of line laid tramway fashion along the roadside for 3 miles smartly at 4:10. The timing is important. It is necessary to adhere strictly to the path they have been allotted in order to avoid the disruption of the normal branch traffic.
You're taking the lead. Too good.
That makes sense.
Spoke too soon.
How are we looking? Thank you for being our breakdown train. We really need one.
Yeah, what was going to happen if that falls out? They do a tilt, but really unnerving.
There we go.
Smashed it. Okay, so we're going to...
Probably want to uncouple him now. Danny and Clarabelle from the shed. The land crews came up on a ticket, so Thomas must wait for the staff before he can start back down the line. Off is bought by Percy, who arrives at 26 with a milk siphon from the Elsbridge Dairy. He stops at the signal box to deliver the staff.
There we go. There we go. Sorry, I was very much a second point about telling you.
He will stop at the signal box to deliver the staff, and then proceed to the siding to wait until Thomas departs.
I don't even know. Where are we?
There were 3 model 1978. The model of Annie dates from 1927 and is therefore nearly 100 years old. Clarabelle was built to a similar design to match in 1947, along with the first Thomas model, while Wilbert was writing book 4 of the Railway series, more about Thomas the Tank Engine. No, it wasn't. We bring this out once a year for an exhibition for Railway series.
Well,
No, they just thought you were spoofers.
No, this is the real book. Incidentally, for those of you who are fans of the books, and I suspect that's, well, all of you, you might remember the bit in Tramway Entry where Mavis talks about how yard being awkward and small. As with much of Tramway Entry, it is awkward to shunt with, and therefore Mavis complains about it in the book.
To the quarry.
wagons out of the way, Percy now back draws into the platform.
Bring them forward into the
And then goes to the locomotive lay-by for coal and water.
Right over him, looking for him, and he can't see it 'cause it's right there.
What I think? Yeah, smashed it.
It's alright, because this morning the bus was in the river.
Pick it up.
When they started.
They probably have some arguments. The milk dog does, man does, and then he goes just around. Okay. He's not going to run round. Oh, I see. He's just doing a little shot. Yeah. Toby's mini shot.
He buffers up to the van, pushing it to the milk dog.
Yeah, so it's just a magnet just there. You know what you mean. As it's like,
Stop in NG7.
okay, keep going. No, he's trying to.
GBT?
Yeah.
One magnet further up.
Oh, is it
We're
not
doing
that?
that.
Yeah, it's the further. Yeah, okay, I see what you've done.
Is that the tram in NG7? Oh, it's sleeve.
Yeah, Pico have stopped doing it, unfortunately.
Yeah, now back it up.
I mean, they made some names.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, with much growling and effort, Mavis is arranging wagons in the stone yard to her satisfaction. Daisy is due shortly, and Mavis likes to put on a show of efficiency for her benefit. She sees the milk van and comes in cautiously, standing well clear, for fear that somebody might couple her up to it. She says it is bad when it swerves. With her passenger.
So, yep. Try uncoupling about there and then pull James. No, a bit further.
With the saloon.
Cross messages. Okay, yeah. I can snap to reverse over the magnets.
Yeah.
Okay, so what was that you're saying then?
So you bring
And
him
once there,
up to there, and then
uncouple.
uncouple from the
Right. Yeah, might have to the other way on actually.
Yep, I've already done it. Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, that's a bit realistic.
Any dead sections.
Come around here.
Why is it not connecting? Bring her in.
With the special train almost arranged, Percy returns to the locomotive lay-by for coal and water.
That's alright. I need to do this.
Screws in one side, and brass strip on top. So it's not
The red engine can now collect the train. John emerges from the luggage office with an armful of labels, Andy from the station master's lumber room with a box full of handbills and leaflets. Finally, when Graham has been extracted from the signal box, second Andy with their loot from the signal box. Joey has been rescued with his cameras from the photographic vantage point on top of the water tower, and others rounded up by Loco Depot. And at precisely
Perfect start.
at 1827,
All the way to the For those of you wondering, and I know there often is, yes, these are the Reverend W. Awdry's original models of the characters from the Thomas the Tank Engine. This is the second model of Toby, built in 1965 from a case kit. With Elsie, built 1953, Henrietta also 53, and the Quarry one. She pauses at the station throat to show off to Daisy. They have a short conversation. Mavis mainly talks about stone and Daisy mainly talks about herself. So Mavis is off again to drop the stone in the yard. Unplug it. Oh, slick. Coupled and scurries away. This is her last appearance of the day at Ffarquhar. With Mavis gone, Percy leaves the depot and takes the wagons over. He is signalled away at 6:47, taking a ticket. Spooky, scary. Oh, you've already done the signals. Cool. That one.
I hope you've all enjoyed this celebration of the 80th anniversary of Thomas the Tank Engine and the Railway series. A huge thank you must go to the Talyllyn Railway for their incredible work in restoring this wonderful layout and keeping it operational, and also bringing it to shows for everyone to enjoy. It was such a pleasure to see this at 2 shows recently and have the amazing honour of filming it. A special mention also to the fantastic volunteers at the Talyllyn who provide a full narration of the layout's operation, bringing it to life as though it were a storybook, all based on the writings of the Reverend himself. The layout's operation has been shown in 3 sequences, covering a whole day's timetable at Ffarquhar from 6 AM to 11 PM, with each sequence running for about 20 minutes and fully narrated by the wonderful volunteers. It's been an absolute pleasure putting all this footage together and filming the layout at various shows for this 80th anniversary look at Thomas's branch line layout. Videos like this one are made possible by the patrons on Patreon and our channel members who support the production. If you're interested in supporting the channel and helping to bring more content like this to life, head over to my Patreon. The link is in the description below. And of course, if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss out on any of our upcoming videos coming out regularly. If you have any questions about the layout, please feel free to leave a comment below. I will try my best to answer them. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video. Hwyl fawr.